Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled Black Feminists Confess Decentering Men Failed. Let's get right into it.
Every day I'm learning that the real flex is just being in love with yourself and ignoring the world and knowing that you the shit and that you can make it out of anything. So here I am, day by day.
A few moments later.
This isn't new for me, but at the end of the day, what the fuck do I have to lose? I lost my job in December. I have been working at TJ Maxx, up the street from my dad and stepmom's house here in San Antonio ever since. Very thankful to have a job, but it does not pay enough. I don't have a car currently, and I really need one. So if anybody knows any kind of resources, places I can go to, my credit's not that great, please, anything. Well, yeah, I just need somewhere to start. I also don't have anywhere to live. So if anybody has any resources there, I don't know if I'm going to come back to Southern Illinois or St. Louis area or if I'm going to stay here in San Antonio, but yeah, I just need to figure something out. So if anybody has any ideas, please throw them my way.
I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
And when y'all say y'all don't need a man, I be quiet.
You know what's so funny about this? And, I don't want to say her tears are tears of joy, but I know so many men that feel this feeling of, I told you so. I told you so. And women are starting to find out the hard way, okay? Listen, that girl said she got fired from TJ Maxx down the street from her dad and her stepmom's place, which, by the way, I guess she can't stay because she's looking for a place to stay, and I guess they're not allowing her to get a place to stay. So here's a girl who's out on her own, not covered, uncovered, okay? And this is a boss babe don't do this, right? I mean, listen, if you're going to be a boss babe, get your degree, get a job, be able to pay your bills, at least be like those women who become doctors and buy a house that's a 4-bedroom house, even though they're the only one living there. You know what I'm saying? Like, buying a house just for you to live in there, just a stunt that you got a house. Anyway, so, this is a boss babe don't, right? Don't try to move out and do what you got to do and not have a plan and not have a man. You know what I'm saying? Because a good man is a plan, especially for a woman like this.
I don't need no man.
And when y'all say y'all don't need a man, I be quiet. Zip it, lock it, put it in my pocket. I'm gonna be quiet, because I need a man. I need a man.
And so it begins. I'm not sure if you have noticed, but we haven't heard too much of this decenter man mantra lately. Well, because we all know the modern woman has the attention span of a 2-year-old toddler. So honestly, this should have been expected. I mean, look at how they treated our poor friend the bear, Sprinkle Sprinkle, and the hashtag 4B movement. Now, if I remember correctly, they weren't supposed to be having babies or sleeping with us. But every time I pass the hospital nursery, I still see a bunch of ugly G.I. Joe-faced babies. Blasphemy. But I digress. Look at the power you wield when you decide to stop engaging with the sisterhood about what you expect out of them. Truth is, charges should be brought against the man that invited them to the round table in the first place. Let us not forget, the great Saint Kevin Samuel Titus III died trying to rehabilitate the sisterhood. But fear not, for we will not make the same mistake. We will speak with our wallets and passports, but most importantly, we will allow the supposed strong, independent woman to sink or swim. May the sharks have mercy on them, for we will not. The sisterhood will have to reform themselves and earn the right, you heard what I said? Earn the right to be led and protected by us. So is the word of your grace, Lord Destro.
I think that
Don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But I'll say this. Okay. We're in a whirlwind of trouble because if this happens at the rate I think it's going to happen, right? If 2030 is really going to be 65% of women over the age 30 not having any kids or any man, this is going to be straight chaos. I think women are going to become very dangerous. See, the world's so concerned about what's going to happen when men, are living, they're not being able to get married and have children and stuff like that, and we're worried about incels. But what about involuntarily celibate women, right? Some of these women, yeah, they're voluntarily celibate because they have no options they would actually choose for. So in a way, they're involuntary celibate because if they had a great option, they'd be out and about. You know what I'm saying? They'd be throwing it around. So, you know, I think we're going to be in for, and I'm curious, I had a previous comment for one of my subscribers talk about how he would love to see what's going to happen in 40 years. I would love to see too. I mean, hopefully I'll be around by then, but I'll be so far in the dating market. You know, I really just have to sit back and watch someone making videos like this.
Centering men movement is going to taper in the next couple of years. And I'm speaking as one of the people who was the first creators to talk about it, to discuss it, to put it out in the world, what this topic is and how to do it. As someone who is a big proponent of it, I know that it's going to taper because we're under economic instability.
So because of a little economic instability, this feminist admits that modern women will assume their natural position, which is behind us. It's like a waitress quitting on you in the middle of her shift years ago, only to walk back in 6 years later and start working as if nothing ever happened. As if you hadn't already hired a more attractive, more charming, and more skilled foreign replacement in her absence. The audacity. Yes, my brother, let them sink or swim. For remember, these women didn't even want you to talk to them if you earn less than them. They looked at you as some sort of peasant if you wasn't making at least 100 to 200,000 a year. Never forget.
How many times you told me I was beautiful, you loved me, you called me. I don't want no broke nigga around me. I'm allergic to them niggas.
What if you make more than him, but he's not necessarily broke?
I don't want no nigga I make more than.
Now they will attempt to shapeshift in real time as the government cancels roles of redundance. A lot of these held by women. We will see these same women trying to break into our kitchens to seek refuge. As the government pulls back on $4,000 a month rent assistance checks to women that called you broke. I hope you are ready to show them the same treatment they have shown you.
And usually when we're under economic instability, women are the first group to be purged from organizations. And when they are purged, they go back to what they know, and that's attaching themselves to men so that they can have some financial and fiscal stability. And so I think in the next few years, we're going to see a lot of the conversation talk about love as a desire, love as a need, love as a human need. We're going to see a lot more trad wife content, which we're already seeing, but you're going to start seeing a new wave of talking points that push you away from being autonomous or having any type of autonomy. And it's going to be done under the guise of romance and romantic love.
In other words,
I agree with that. And I'll say this. You know, if the times are heading the way I think they're heading, right, where women are going to be losing their jobs, and I believe we're heading to a recession. I don't know for sure, but I do want to say this. If you're enjoying this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. It really helps the channel. I really appreciate you guys. And by the way, I'm doing a 10,000 subscriber live stream party, okay, just to celebrate, right? This is a big feat that I have achieved. I'm really proud of the community that we're building here. And to be honest with you, I found out that 90% of YouTubers never get to 10,000 subscribers, ever, right? I'm talking about in the history of YouTube in the last 20 years, less than 10% of people on this channel have ever achieved such a feat. So I'm very proud of us. So I'm doing a live stream. We're going to give some hat giveaways. I got a sneaker giveaway if you're size 9. I'm sorry if you're not size 9. I just had to get a size I know a lot of people could possibly be. It's the most common male size. So I got a size 9 shoe given away. And we're going to have people call in. It's a call-in show. So please, this Friday, February 28th, our 10K subscriber live stream party. I'm expecting you guys to be there. We're going to have a lot of fun, all right? But yeah, I think if society keeps going in the direction I think it's going, you know, women will be forced to follow men, you know, and this could be a good thing. Maybe we needed this. You know, I knew we needed a great reset. Maybe this is the great reset we needed. So let's see what's going to happen.
Society can no longer afford to pay for your delusions. We can no longer be fooled by the belief that women are motivated by love. We all know modern women's true motivation, and that is the bag. As we move forward, for most women, the highest status they can now strive for is no longer the trad wife. Come now, woman, that's way beyond your pay grade. The best they can hope for to be is a house concubine. And that status will only be entertained in certain states. And just like Will Smith, most of these mischievous misses will have to live in the pool house in the back.
I don't know if it's just me, but something about a man I never planned on giving a chance getting a girlfriend just bothers my spirit. Like, you literally could have waited until maybe one day I changed my mind. I probably wasn't, but it's like, wow, you have no competitive spirit. You are not a patient man. Because why would you just go get a girlfriend? And then to get her pregnant is even crazier. Like, I literally just came across this man's TikTok, who I used to communicate with, but it just never went nowhere because I used to always just stop replying. Like, and this man has a baby on the way. I almost threw up in my mouth. That's sick as hell. Why the fuck you do that?
Listen.
Look at that. Look at that. And by the way, I'm going to keep it real with you. I think she's a pretty black girl. Sue me. Be upset with me. A lot of these girls are attractive. Their looks is not even the problem. Well, I'm not really feeling the nose ring or whatever. She could get rid of that. But she thought this man would just wait around for her. Again, women want men to put them first. They want us to simp for them. Put them on a pedestal. No, he found somebody better, and now he's starting his family. And she jealous. She said when she found out, she almost threw up in her mouth. Yes, we're happy about that. I'm excited about that. A lot of women are going to feel that way about me. I know I'm the one that got away, right? I know very few women have dated a man that's about to be as successful as I am, or successful as I already am. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to become even greater this year. You know, I got big plans for this year. You know, they should have never gave me subscribers. They should have never gave me subscribers, man, because I'm coming full steam. Full steam, you know. And anyway, I'm saying this to say that, you know, this is how a lot of women feel. She's not the only one. A lot of women feel like this. I've dealt with this myself personally. I could tell you a story. I had a girl that I used to talk to in college, and I really liked her. You know, so I was trying to pursue her because we hooked up at a party before, and, you know, I'm like, all right, come on, let's hang out, you know. And back in the day, Facebook was kind of like how Instagram is now. So people used to use Facebook just to communicate and socialize how people socialize with Instagram. That Facebook was like the biggest platform back then because it just kind of came out and it just got opened up to a lot of different schools. This is back in 2009, right? I'm aging myself. But, long story short, the girl, like, was kind of brushing me off, right? All right. Spanish girl, by the way. All right. I hooked up with other girls, had some success, and then that was the fall semester. The spring semester, I got a whole girl, whole girlfriend, in fact, this Puerto Rican girl looked way better than the girl from the fall. Way better. Like, long story short, you know, I found out, you know, like, when she found out, she was all over me, throwing it at me, bro. Throwing it at me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what was going on? And she told me that she seen the girl I was talking to, like, my girlfriend at the time in the bathroom, and she was just, like, giving her, like, the nastiest looks or whatever. And that kind of competition made her try to pursue me. And this is what women would do, right? Women will, you know, side-eye you, but the minute they see you getting love, they chase you. I mean, again, women love dudes that get punani. If you're getting punani, women are obsessed with you. I'm telling you, it'll make a girl who's not even interested in you be interested in you. And some people say, well, oh, she's only doing that because she wants to, like, for validation and stuff like that. It's that, but it's also, it's a demonstration of value. When other girls want you, you're demonstrating that you're valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, like, today, I told my colleagues at the gym that I work at that I hit 10,000 subscribers, I did 1.5 million views, and they were like, what's the channel? What's the channel? They want to know. People have went behind my back trying to find out the name of my channel. The funny part about it is, I don't want to tell them because, you know, obviously, this ain't PG-13, you know what I'm saying? I work in, you know, a family environment, so I don't want this going around when people have this image of me. Not that I'm embarrassed about it, but, you know, I just want to go to my job and train my clients and go home. But the only reason, I thought about it, the only reason why they were interested in even finding the channel, in my personal opinion, because I said it had 10,000 subscribers, right? How many people care about your channel when you have 200 subscribers? You know, and this is the hardest part about building a YouTube channel or any career. If you want to become like a rapper or anything, a lot of people don't want to listen to you until you're popping, until you actually don't need them to listen. I had people try to threaten me like, oh, well, I could have been to 10,001 subscribers. I'm like, I don't need your little one. If I have 10,000 subscribers, what's your one going to do for me? You know what I'm saying? This is not even for people. This is for the community of black men or men in general that agree with what I'm saying. If you dig what I'm saying, you already know the drill. Pump your fists in the comments. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know that this is how I'm coming all 2025. We're exposing all the lies. And the funny part about this is that there's a pattern in the female behavior. If you can't tell, there's a strong pattern in female behavior. Beautiful black women like this will put you through hell and get with them. And as a man, you have a choice. You could chase them, pursue them, right? And she can have you whenever she wants you. Or you pursue greatness. You labor for wisdom. You labor for freedom. And when she sees that you're wise and you're free, then she's all over you, right? It's your choice, right? They said this before back in the day. You could lose a lot of money chasing women, but you'll never lose women chasing money. You'll never do it, And so I think it's very vital for young men to know, because a lot of us older men, I'm 37, a lot of us, elder statesmen, we understand that, yeah, time is limited. Resources is limited, and if you focus on yourself, you're going to get a far better result. Far better result. Like, not even a little bit, far better result. And it's way more fulfilling. Grinding and seeing your money grow, your influence grow, is way more fulfilling. If anybody needs help with this type of stuff, I do business consults. We can get on the phone. If you need help with your business plan, I went to business school. I started many businesses. This is just one of my successful businesses that I'm running. But hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram is @CallMeShape. The same handle as this, CallMeShape. You guys can DM me. We can have the conversation. Or, like I said, join my live stream this Friday at the 28th at 7 p.m. We're going to have the conversation, and we can talk about it there.
Has a baby on the way. I almost threw up in my mouth. That's sick as hell. Why the fuck you do that?
Listen, the gig is up, and most men are on their berserker movements. No one is out here pursuing women. Why compete for women that can only offer you sex? And every woman, 90% of women are selling sex.
Facts. Instead of decentering men, why don't you just heal? I don't know is that a new word for healing or what? Like, I don't know exactly what that actually means.
Am I tripping, or did everything suddenly start getting centered around men? Or has it always been centered around men? Because why am I watching perfume recommendations and people are saying, oh yeah, and by the way, men love this scent combo. Here's a scent combo to make him fall in love with you. Do your nails like this so men can like this. Wear the color pink so you come off more soft and dainty and feminine to him. How to talk to him nicely. How to talk him through it.
I don't need no man.
But wait a minute.
They're getting the memo. They're just getting the memo. And these are attractive girls. That's what hurts me about all this content I'm making. I titled my titles for a reason, Pretty Black Women. These are attractive black women. I'm not saying they're the most attractive, but let's keep it real, guys. We're not as picky as women are. If you give me a woman that's loyal, right? She cooks, she cleans, she knows how to follow a man's lead, I'll take them looking like this. I'll take them looking like that, okay? I'll take them looking like this, okay? I would take them looking like this. I'm attracted to all those three black girls right there. I'm going to be honest with you. Are they dimes? No. Are they average and slightly above average? Yes. 5s and 6s. But as men, one of our requirements, yeah, we want to be attracted to you. As long as you're fit. Like, okay, now we can work with that. Okay? You fit, your body's tight. We can work with that. Then your face, if you're cute or, to pretty. And trust me, I know in the position I'm in now, I could get a dime. And this is why I'm just saying it for the average person, for the regular guy. Yeah, this would work. If you're a 5 and 6 in the face and you're an average build guy, just average, you're not even fit. If you're fit, you're above average. You know what I'm saying? But if you're above average guy, you should be able to get with a girl like this comfortably. This shouldn't be a hard thing for you. However, they're going to make you jump through hula hoops to get with them. Therefore, it's not really even worth your effort anymore. Girls did not play as many games when I was growing up as they play now. They play games too. But there's always women that were what they call fast. You know what I'm saying? While other girls are dragging their feet slow, there were always girls they're trying to get to the finish line. Always. Always. There's always fast girls and slow girls. You know what I'm saying? And, you could spend a whole bunch of money, time, and effort and attention chasing after what? What do you end up getting? You get to see someone's butthole. You get to see her butthole. All that effort. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. Not everybody, not all, but a portion of these girls are going to smell. They're not going to have the best hygiene. You know what I'm saying? They might not even be shaving down there. You know what I'm saying? There's a lash tech. I did a video on a lash tech that says a percentage of these girls come in there with poo-poo pebbles. You know what I'm saying? And like don't even properly wipe. Okay? So this is the reality. You go through so much energy and resources and time just to see unhygienic butthole. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got as much tail as I've got in my life, trust me, a few of them gonna smell. I'm just gonna keep it like this. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it that way. I wish it didn't, but we don't have the right diet. We don't have the right lifestyle. We're living in chaos in America right now. We are. We're living in chaos. I watch it every day. That's why I love being a personal trainer, because I feel like I'm adding value in the world. I'm helping people figure out how to live a more healthier lifestyle. I learned how to live a more healthier lifestyle, started going to the gym, understanding the mechanics of movement. I'm a movement specialist, right? I've been doing it for 5 years now, and I'm probably going to come out with some content about lifting and working out and getting healthy. I know a lot of men probably could use that kind of information. So, look, I'm going to definitely help you guys. I've trained hundreds of people in my life at this point now. The last 5 years, I've trained probably well into the 200s of people at this point now. So I don't know how much, maybe 220, 230, who knows? You know, but I'm saying that to say that I know exactly what to do to help people get in better shape, feel better, move better. One of the reasons why you wouldn't even want to be healthy is so your body works. Everyone that thinks we're a body just this robot that could consume stuff. Oh, I like to eat this. I want to eat this and consume. And then education and entertainment, and, you know, you just consume stuff, right? And, you know, that's not life. Life actually has some interesting responsibilities, demands that our body puts on us to move, right? Because it was designed for that. You know, people would jump out of their seats about someone neglecting to walk their dog, but they don't walk themselves. They never walk. You never see people parking all the way in the back, you know what I'm saying, of a parking lot just so they can walk. Everyone's trying to fight for the spot right next to the door. I'm guilty of it too, you know what I'm saying? But these are unhealthy habits because we're designed for something and we're capable of something far greater than what we're doing. Far greater. Far greater. And this is why, you know, we need a return to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We have fallen from the Lord's grace. We need a return. You know what I'm saying? The first thing God said in the Bible was, hey, I'll give you plants and every seed bearing fruit and tree. This should be your food. That's the first time God mentioned food. He's talking about fresh fruits and vegetables. Second time God mentioned food, when he punished Adam, and he said, you're going to work in the fields for the rest of your days, and you will eat from the seeds of the grasses. If you know anything about the grasses, like such as they call them cereal grains, wheat, corn, rice, these are all cereal grains. They grow from the grass. Again, plants. This is why I tell people all the time. This is why I eat plants. It's spiritual. I'm going to keep it real, Joe. I'm plant-based. I'm vegan. I know some people feel some way about it, but I'm just sharing to you what I think works. Because I had heart disease, and I reversed my heart disease by changing my diet. Okay, and I got a book about it. You can check out my Amazon link for my favorite books on health and lifestyle. One of the books is called Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease, and it talks about how people should eat plants so they have a healthier heart. When I had heart disease and they told me I had a 50-50 chance to live, my eyes were wide open. I asked the doctor, you know, what caused it? And he's like, etymology unknown, aka we don't know. They don't care. They don't care to find out why things happen. They just understand that you walking with this disease, this is the pill, this is the surgery, this is the service they provide for it. Okay? It's a conveyor belt, just like anything else. Everything in America is a business. The hospital's a business, everything's a business. So being sick is a business. Keep yourself healthy so you will stay off of someone's operation table. But we don't think about that kind of stuff, right? We ignore all that, right? Anyway, I don't want to get too deep about it, but I'm just saying this to say that, you know, if we were in better order, we could have happier families, healthier people, live a lot longer, and have a higher quality of life. And one of my goals is to relay the information to the black people, man. I'm here for y'all. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.